Hello everyone, back tuning to the fifth update for the Glastonbury Festival for 2019. So done 4 updates so far, been doing these for over a week now. Update number 1 was very cold, wet and miserable update, but since then the updates have been on very much an upwards trend. It looks like we're going to have a lot of warm, even quite hot weather for this year's Glastonbury Festival, but we may be plagued by thunderstorms, and that's really the big unknown for this period, because thunderstorms are very, very difficult to forecast, and it'll probably come down to sort of now casting on the days through the course of next week. So the broad trends, though, very much in line with what I've been talking about over the past few updates, which is for a very warm Glastonbury Festival, winds coming up from the south, so the air is going to be coming up from the south. That's going to be hot air, and I think it gets increasingly hot actually as we go through the course of next week. Anyway, I'll talk you through the fifth update very shortly. To say that the next update coming up for this will be on Monday, and then I think the final update will be on Wednesday. After that, probably very little point doing any more updates, because you're basically all going to be there, so there's not going to be much point doing any more updates after Wednesday. If you're enjoying the Glastonbury Festival updates, then please like, share and subscribe, and let us know in the comments that you're enjoying this year's updates for the 2019 Glastonbury Festival. Right, so we're going to start off on Tuesday, so only a couple of days away now. We're in this east or southeasterly type flow across the country. It's actually called a Carl, where you're neither under high pressure or low pressure. We've got warm air drifting up from the south. The upper air temperatures are looking quite warm across many parts of the country, especially so down towards the Glastonbury area. Now, this is depicting cloud. I haven't shown this before in the previous videos. Reason for that is they've been too far away. But now it's getting to the sort of time frame when we can actually start beginning to pin down a little bit of detail for this period. So where we've got the white areas, that's showing us where we've got the thickest cloud. Where it's clear, then that's where you have sunnier skies. So you see there's a mix of sort of variable cloud and sunny spells, I suppose, for Glastonbury on Tuesday. So mainly dry day being forecast by the GFS. There's a few showers breaking out here. They might turn heavy and thundery. However, it's primarily going for a mostly dry day, this latest GFS run for Tuesday. Very warm afternoon. Temperatures are kind of like up to around sort of 24, 25 degrees. You can normally add a degree or two on. So I suspect Tuesday we'll see somewhere getting close to around 27. 27 is 80 in Fahrenheit. Be quite humid as well. That's Wednesday, and high pressure sitting out to the northwest of the country. We're pulling in these very warm easterly winds across the British Isles. Upper air temperatures are actually lifting up, so it's starting to become quite hot in terms of the upper air temperatures down in the southern part of the country. Does suggest quite a bit of cloud here on Wednesday for parts of Wales going down towards southwestern England. So it may be a cloudier day. Actually, the best of the sunshine may be over on the eastern side of the country as you're heading down to Glastonbury to pitch up your tents. There could also be some thunderstorms breaking out. That does suggest the risk of some showers there around the Glastonbury area during Wednesday, although they tend to push out towards the west through the course of the afternoon. So maybe some overnight storms Tuesday to Wednesday, and then fading out through the course of Wednesday, becoming mainly dry for Glastonbury during Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures are looking very warm, and probably not as high as you would expect, given the upper air temperatures are pretty hot by this point. It's only going for kind of 25 degrees there down in the south, and for Glastonbury we're talking about sort of 23 perhaps. So you normally add a degree or two on there, that gets you around 25 or 26. I think those temperatures are a bit undercut, but if the sun comes out, I suspect temperatures will get a lot hotter than that is showing through the course of Wednesday afternoon. I suspect temperatures will be getting up to kind of like 27, 28 degrees probably on Wednesday afternoon for Glastonbury. That's Thursday. More of you will be heading down to Glastonbury to pitch up tents and soak up the atmosphere, and it's looking pretty warm again. High pressure is dominating, sitting close to the country, ridging down into the UK and bringing up these very warm, maybe even hot easterly winds. Upper air temperatures are becoming hotter. This looks like really hot air that we've got down in the south on Thursday afternoon, getting up towards Glastonbury. So genuinely hot air moving in from France. That's depicting cloud, and it shows that, again, quite a bit of cloud out in the west. The best of the sunshine is down in the south. There's a risk of some heavy showers and thunderstorms across these more western parts of the country. Many parts are looking dry. The showers mainly restricted to those sort of Irish Sea coastal areas. Might be undercooking the shower potential a little bit. Temperatures, though, look very surprisingly low, given the upper air temperatures. I'm not really very unsure about what's going on there with this model, with the temperatures. It's only going for kind of like 24, 25 degrees around the Glastonbury area. But with the upper air temperatures that we've got, which are very, very hot at this point, there's the upper air temperatures, really, really hot upper air temperatures, and usually so. I'm really unsure what's going on there. So I think we've got to say there's probably quite a lot of cloud around, so that may limit temperatures somewhat. But I would suspect that that's undercooked, and it would be a significantly hotter day than that is showing on Thursday. So I would sort of be preparing by then for temperatures to be close to 30 degrees, 86 Fahrenheit. And then we go through to Friday, and it's looking hot again. High pressure is sitting over to the east of the country. We're pulling up these winds from a south or southeasterly direction once again. Upper air temperatures. These are really, really hot upper air temperatures. It's unusual to see the upper air temperatures as hot as this. I mean, France will be breaking records for their upper air temperature, most definitely, and that's just a very, very, very hot upper air temperature for Friday. But suggests the best of sunshine is over on the eastern side of the country. It does again show a lot of cloud here out in the west. I assume that is what's limiting the temperature potential quite a lot. It's a mainly dry day again, very little in the way of thunderstorms with this GFS run. This is changing from run to run because other runs have been showing much more in the way of thunderstorms through this period. Temperatures are now finally starting to get a lot hotter down in the south. So we're going up to around 30 degrees across southern parts of the country. Glastonbury area kind of like going up to 26 or 27. Add a degree or two on. So now it is beginning to turn genuinely hot down in the south. Southern parts of the country probably going up to around 32. I would have thought that's 90 Fahrenheit by this point. Glastonbury probably around 30 or 31. That's around 88 Fahrenheit in old money. This is Saturday. We're starting to generate a thundery low here on Saturday. An area of low pressure is drifting out of France and up into the country. This is perhaps bringing a threat of more widespread thunderstorms from Friday and into Saturday. Upper air temperatures, very hot upper air temperatures across many parts of the country once again. Does show quite a lot of cloud in the north and the west, but best of the sunshine is in this southeastern corner, and it does show thunderstorms breaking out here through the course of Saturday. So this could bring torrential thunderstorms. Don't take that area too literally, by the way. It's suggesting the storms are really through Wales and Northern England, but don't take that too literally. Storms could be a lot more widespread than that. They could be further north, they could be further south. It's a week away, so it's too far out to pin down that kind of detail. But I think Saturday suggests thunderstorms breaking out, a thundery breakdown beginning to take place. The potential for severe thunderstorms, not guaranteed to hit Glastonbury, but certainly potential there for severe thunderstorms on Saturday. And temperatures finally reflecting what you expect to see with the upper air temperatures. So it's going for a maximum in London of around 34. You add a couple of degrees on, that gets you to 36 in London, going in towards the upper 90s Fahrenheit. That's finally more reflective of what you expect to see from those very, very hot upper air temperatures. For Glastonbury, you're kind of like around 30 degrees again. Will be dependent on how much sunshine there is. We've already established the model is forecasting quite a lot of cloud in the north and west, producing those heavy thunderstorms. And that, of course, limits the temperature potential. If you have cloud, if you have torrential thunderstorms, then you're going to limit the temperature potential. But potentially it's a very, very hot day across many parts of the country, Glastonbury included, for Saturday. And then we finish up on Sunday, final day of the Glastonbury Festival. We'll see that low pressure, thundery low pressure, moving away towards the east of Scotland, and we pull in a much cooler and fresher northwesterly wind. Upper air temperatures obviously significantly lower as the wind is swinging into west-northwest and coming in from the Atlantic Ocean. Sunny spells and variable cloud ready. The last of the thunderstorms across eastern parts of Scotland clearing away, and then it's basically going into quite a dryish day. There might be a light shower, but probably quite a dry day for the final day of the Glastonbury Festival. Feeling much, much cooler and fresher. Temperatures lowering significantly, going down to around 19, 20 degrees there for Glasto. Add a degree or two on, you're still fairly pleasant. You're up to around 21 or 22. That's about average, actually, for the end of June. But it would certainly feel a lot cooler and a lot fresher compared to all of the stifling heat and humidity that's gone before it. So it remains very much as it has been. It's going to be getting increasingly warm, hot and humid as we go through the course of next week. There will be a risk of thunderstorms as well. So again, I say you're going to need both Wellington boots probably, and also your sun cream, and probably a handheld fan, something to keep you cool. Plenty of drinks as well as it gets hotter and hotter through the course of the week. Non-alcoholic drinks, of course, to keep you hydrated. And just basically going to get really warm and hot as the week progresses. But there will be the risk of these thunderstorms, and that remains, it has been all way along, it remains the big unknown about this period. Right, so we'll do the next update for Glastonbury Festival on Monday, a final one coming up on Wednesday. And now I'm probably knocking on the head because you're all going to be at Glastonbury, so you won't be interested in watching me then. Right, so that's all for now, though, and thanks for watching.